Tradition in South Omaha showcasing the diversity and culture of Hispanics and Latin Americans.
As 6 News' Johan Marin reports, many got an early start this weekend celebrating Hispanic Heritage Month.
Hispanic Heritage Month is here, and so are the festivities in the metro. But for many, this special month isn't just about the big celebrations. Representing history and culture and bringing the Hispanic and Latino community together.
We need to make a big family. We need to represent ourselves. Even though a bunch of our parents came from different places.
Businesses big and small gathered in the heart of South Omaha for this weekend's Fiestas de las Patrias. Every year it showcases what Latin America is all about during Hispanic Heritage Month.
We've been around since, I want to say, over 10 years for sure.
Perla Molina and her family sell Mexican snacks, drinks, and even clothes. For Molina, being a part of this big event for so long, it's a wholesome feeling.
The excitement of sharing our culture, try our favorite snacks. We do have a lot of people, like American people, who have never tried it before, so it's really exciting.
The event itself is growing. Thousands now come annually from out of town.
Communities can get together and talk about all their cultures. You can get to know each other.
But if there's something everyone can learn from coming here, it's this.
It's not just 1 month that we need to specialize or focus on, but rather just enjoy and get to know the culture all year round.
On your side, I'm Johan Marin, 6 News.
Hispanic Heritage Month started as a week-long celebration in 1968 under President Lyndon Johnson. It was later expanded to a month 2 decades later.